Hello again, and thanks for tuning in on this Friday's episode of Trends. Today I'm with Dr. Nuttapon, President and CEO of DEPA, the Digital Economy Promotion Agency. We're talking about the digital revolution and transformation that's happening in Thailand. We're at the fabulous Ritz-Carlton Residences Bangkok Mahanakorn Tower, and you are watching Trends. Dr. Nuttapon, can you tell us a bit about DEPA, the Digital Economy Promotion Agency, your mission and your vision and goals?
All right, thank you, David. Usually the DEPA report exhibit under the Special Act of this country. It's approximately 6 years old now. Based on the act that we are responsible to promote a digital economy strategy plans of the country. Secondly, that we're trying to build up the digital manpower of the country. As we know, that we have the human resources as the most important factor of the country. And the third, we are trying to promote the digital investment. When we say the digital investment, which include digital content, telecommunications, hardware development, that means the smart devices, and also the software and the digital services. In another word, called digital startup. And also we are focused on the digital content, which include game, animation, and character. Will be the subsector of that. Based on the law, we're trying to promote as the digitally inclusive for this country. Yeah, that one we're trying to make a transformation not only for the real sector but for the citizen. I mean, to build up the literacy to the Thai citizens, and then make the Thai citizen to be the expert. The expert export to the real sector, both of the agricultural sector, manufacturing, and trade and services, and then go to the government area as well.
So is the goal to position Thailand as a regional digital hub?
Yeah, for the digital hubs, I can say another words that we can be one part of them. We cannot be the leader of the digital hub on this Asia region, but we would like the Western and the Asia to look to Thailand for a new opportunity, for a digital opportunity. I mean, for a digital investment and for digital transformations, from my point of view.
Now, everyone's heard of Silicon Valley, and I read recently that Thailand is developing a Thailand Digital Valley. What role is that going to play, and where will it be?
All right, David. Now, as we know today that a lot of change to the digital technology. Now we focus on automations. Automation which include robotics, IoT, and etc. Second one, we focus on the big data, blockchain, and AI. That may be the second area. And the third one, we are looking forward for the digital that can connect Thailand to the global supply chains. And finally, we need to be aware about the data security and the data protection of the people as well. All of them, we see the deep technology is not from Thailand, mostly it's from the Western country, or maybe from the mainland China. And how can we bring those who got the deep technology into Thailand? That will be the third point that 5 years ago. We built up the area or the district called Thailand Digital Valley. The Thailand Digital Valley, which is located at the Special Economic Corridor, Chonburi, not far away from Bangkok. Only 100 kilometers from Bangkok. In the future, we're going to have the speed train. In the future, we're going to have a new university over there. In the future, we're going to have a new real sector like the robotics and the EV car over there, and a lot of the Japanese manufacturer and the Chinese manufacturer over there also. That's why we set up as a Thailand Digital Valley to import all the deep technology. As I say, AI, cloud, big data, or even those IoT, smart device design, software convergence. That who saw a new opportunities in Thailand as a gateway to the Southeast Asia, or the gateway to the ASEAN. When we invited them to set up the office or the running the business at Thailand Digital Valley, we give them the top privilege, like a tax privilege. Yeah, the up to 13 years of the tax exemption from the BOIs. You can get the smart visa staying in Thailand for 4 years. And if you be a very good investment, be an important investor, you can get a long-term resident up to 10 years to stay in Thailand. Right. And we also provide a capital gain tax to the investor to get a 0% tax for the investment when you get a profit. Right, and you also enjoy for the personal income tax flat rate, 17%, the lowest I think in the world, to get that kind of the privilege from the Thai government.
That's forward thinking and great incentive
Yes.
for organizations to really develop this digital economy in Thailand, isn't
Yes,
it?
when we invited them in to run the business, that the next step is to make a business matching with the local enterprises. When we say that matching with the local enterprise, both of the digital startup and both of the real sector in Thailand, you will see a lot of the government initiatives about the smart city programs or about the environment programs, that the technology from the investor will be transferred into the Thai local enterprises and to the government side and to the real sector in Thailand. It's the most important thing. I think today everything is not only for Thailand but for the regions. I mean, Thailand Digital Valley will be the representative of the region. I mean, the Southeast Asia.
Do you think within Thailand we can leverage artificial intelligence, robotics, big data, IoT for the benefit of one of our biggest economic sectors, farming?
Yeah.
Because farming is very basic grassroots and digital is the other extreme. Can this digital technology help Thai farmers?
Yes, of course.
And how?
Yeah, that when we say the farmer or agriculture sectors, they have the one who already knows how to adopt the digital technology. And maybe some of the farmers in Thailand, they have lack of the knowledge of that. First thing, we need to give them the digital literacy. The second thing, we're trying to use the technology that most easily one, but not the training program. But we ask them, the farmer, to practice on the digital things. We ask the digital startup in Thailand to deliver all the technology and the knowledge. When the business happens between the startup and the farmer, they can practice on the real things, not the training program, but on the real life, how to use the IoT for the business, how to use the ERP, enterprise resource planning, how to use the drone technology or the 5G technology. The government spending the subsidy to the farmer to adopt those technology from the digital startup that up to 200,000 baht per case. The voice of the farmers, when they adopt the digital technology, they got to spill out to the friends of them. And when we say it got to be the multiply by the voice of the farmer who be achievable on that goals. That is the way that DEPA have practiced on the digital economy.
Regarding generative artificial intelligence, AI, and advanced cloud technology, will that impact and disrupt the tourism industry, a sector that I've been working in?
All right, David. When we say the AI, IoT, cloud innovation, and all the digital technology, not disrupt only the tourism industry. They are disrupt for the whole things. I mean, for agriculture, tourism, and also for trade and services. But for the tourism, I think that Thailand is one of the top countries that most of the investors and the visitor would like to come to enjoy sea, sand, and sun, right? But the first thing, the big data, that maybe help the tourism industry to know who is the main target, right? When we know the data will help the Thai tourism to know how to serve the product and services to the tourism, to the visitors. When they go to Chiang Mai, what we need to provide them for the hospitality. When they go to the South Thailand, like Phuket, what is the data ask us to provide the product and services? Which one is not failing in terms of the business? We can reckon to the enterprise and to the businessman to know that you need to develop or redevelop your product and services to serve the need and want of the visitors. That's what I can say at this moment. But the AI will be another things on top of the data. When we learn a lot of things from the data, AI will help the business to know more what they provide and best services and products. How can we get that better? And how can get that into the high competitive environment? For example, if the visitor they come, they go to Phuket and they not come back to Phuket. How can they come back to Phuket, buy a new product, a new services?
And that's managing the big data, obviously, yes.
The data and the AI.
And the AI.
Yeah, they are work together.
I have to say, a year ago, if we'd been chatting, or even 6 months ago, I'd have said AI, it's just not in my world. Today,
Yeah.
I use ChatGPT on a daily basis for business, and it's incredible. Where do you think we're going in the next 5 years? What's the trend?
Yeah, when they say the chat GPT is quite a very good thing that Microsoft introduced to the world, right? Is the LLM, large language models. But if in the future, LLM will be developed again into the specific needed of each sector. That is going to be a next step. And the beginning of this interview, I say, in the future, we need to connect all four era. One, automation. Second, big data with the AI. Third is access. Access, that means how we connect to the global supply chains. And the last one is the security. The cyber security is the most important things. Four era is going to be combined together, and the AI will be the majority players on that for era of the technology developments, and that will be disrupt or help the business in go to a new way of the business.
Robotics replace people in industry or enhance our jobs?
Most of the people say they're going to replace people, but if we use a robotic in the better ways, it's going to help productivity, increase of the productivity and profitability. Today is the aging era of the country. Robotic can help. Yes. We can take another human into another jobs.
Technology and sustainability. How can digital and all of this technology that we start to leverage help this sustainable challenge that we're facing?
Well, that's good. When I say the technology and digital technology as sustainability, I can say the government and the DEPA are trying to promote a new opportunity to all real sector and to all Thai citizens to know what is the next step. It's not only digital technology, but you need to be aware and focus on the new agenda of the world as well. Sustainability is a new agenda over the next 5 years. The agriculture need to know about the carbon credits. How can they use the big data and collect the carbon credit and make that as a money? Or makes that the carbon credit into the market and get the revenues on the return from the carbon credit that can be earned. A new opportunity of agriculture sectors. Second, for the manufacturing, the environment may be one both of new opportunity and threat to the business. When you make the production and you make the waste into the world, you may get the threat from the world for the tax and all the other thing, etc. But if you come to the right way, those manufacturing sector is going to get a new opportunity into the clean world, in the green market, at a new money, right? Trade and services for the tourism also. You have a green travel. Have you heard about that? No? You can go for the traveling in Thailand and to the world with the clean or the carbon credit. At a new of the business opportunity as well.
Where do I buy those carbon credits, or does the airline and hotels offset?
David, next time you need to invite me with my startup called the Tavisco, who provide that services into the world. Usually we build up the DEPA and we invest into the startup in Thailand. Now, we invest up to 160 startups. And we got a valuation of over digital startup, approximately $400 million.
I know, this is incredible. 4 years ago, I went along to Centaur, Central World, and I'm like granddad amongst a sea of 5,000 new generation at TechSource. And I was blown away by this digital entrepreneurship of the new generation of Thais that are coming up. It's incredible, and it's fantastic for the future of Thailand. And for the old folk like me, I'm inspired and I'm challenging myself. I must learn more about the digital and the way we're going.
Usually, I think those new generation of the digital startup are trying to develop the better services to the people like us, like you.
Yes.
Everything will be more easier. In over the last 3 or 4 years, maybe it's too complicated to over 8, right? But now, today, and for the future, it may be more easier, I think, from my point of view. At the beginning, and can you imagine in Thailand, we got the Thailand Digital Valley, and we got a new technology come from around the world, and we got a startup in Thailand. If they come together and can make a business matching and expand the services into Thailand and to the region, what is going to be happen? It's very, very beautiful ecosystem.
A huge opportunity for us.
That is a great thing that's going to kick off in You know, the Thailand Digital Valley can finish up all the civil work and construction over the 1.5 year. But next year, usually we could open half of them. It's up to 45,000 square meters of them. Yeah, and the whole of the 100,000. If you got the time, you can go to Thailand Digital Valley and have a look at any opportunity of this country.
I will take a look. Now, if any of our audience want to find out more about DEPA, the Digital Economy Promotion Agency, do you have a website?
Yes, of course. Usually you can visit to our website depa.or.th, depa.or.th, or you can visit our Facebook, IG, Instagram, of the platforms.
Dr. Nuttapon, thank you so much for coming here today and being with us on Trends.
Okay.
It's inspiring, it's mind-blowing where Thailand is going and the rest of the world in terms of this digital transformation, robotics, IoT. There's just so much to consider. We know that you are the expert, and it's great to have you at the head of DEPA to ensure that Thailand is well positioned.
Thank you very much, David, to give us a good time today.
Thank you. And thank you for watching this latest episode of Trends. If you liked what you heard, please like and subscribe, and see you next Friday.